Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Healthy Alternative and Lifestyle. My name is Juno. Welcome to my channel. I'll be showing how to make tasty, nutritious kunu. Healthy kunu sweetened with date. So I got 2 cups, milk cups of millet and guinea corn. So it was mixed together from where I got them, and then this is millet and guinea corn mixed together. Some people usually use millet alone. Okay, so I went ahead to wash thoroughly. When I mean wash, you wash it and then you drain out all the dirt at the top, and then make sure you wash the sand because there are lots of sand at the bottom. Okay, and then you wash thoroughly and then soak with clean water overnight, right? And then I brought out my ginger. So the ingredient I'll be using for this Kunu Zaki. So that's my ginger. I washed it, and then my sweet potato, and then I have my black pepper, and I have my clove, and I also have chili pepper. Okay, little chili pepper, so it's not too peppery. So when you taste kuna, you feel that pepperish. This thing is not ginger because there's no amount of ginger you put that that you will feel it on your throat. It's just little pepper. So that's the secret. So I went ahead to blend, so you can see it. I blended it smooth. Okay, if you don't have blender that can do a smooth job, just take it to the mill. And then I didn't finish everything. On the bottom I left some of the millet, the grounded millet. Then I added my ingredients, my sweet potato, ginger, clove, black pepper, and then the chili pepper. Everything I added water. Remember to leave some millet and guinea corn at the bottom. Okay, you don't empty the blender. Okay, but if you're using a mill, you blend them separately. Okay, and then I then went ahead to mix the millet and guinea corn with boiling water. Okay, to make it like pap. You know, when you're making pap, the way you make pap, it's pap actually. So sometimes what I do, I just scoop a little from this, and then I add my date, and then I take it like pap. Okay, this one is even full of fiber, so you can also do your pap like this. And then it just for a few minutes, like maybe 10 minutes later, I then took the ingredient that I blended separately. Okay, I then added it inside and then mix it thoroughly and kept it aside while I blend my date. Okay, so this is the stone date, and then you can see once you keep it aside, the ingredient, the ginger, the sweet potato will lighten it up. You can see that thick paste is no longer as thick anymore. Okay, and then you need a strainer, a cheesecloth, right, to separate the chaff from the liquid. Okay, so this is what I got. You can see how much it is from 2 cups, and then this is my sweetener, the dates that I blended. So I'll add the dates. So the bowl was too small, I'm not going to take the dates. Okay, so I poured into a plastic bowl. Make sure your kunu is cold already before doing this. Okay, before transferring. If you're using plastic, you don't do hot food on plastic. So the kunu is already cool before I even sieved it. All right, and then I mix my dates into my kunu. So you can use jaggery, right? You can use jaggery, but please, if you want to make it healthy, do not use sugar. Okay, so I tasted it and then it wasn't enough, and then I added more dates. So you have to add the dates to your taste. If you don't like it too sweet, you can just leave it without dates, the sweet potato. But trust me, that sweet potato doesn't add any sweetness. Okay, for those that don't like sweet tooth at all. Okay, so after mixing the date, and then went ahead to sieve again. So you can actually leave the date inside because of the date fiber if you don't mind the date chaff, but I actually want it very smooth. Okay, so that was why I sieved it again. This is it, very smooth, tasty. And then I went ahead to add some ice cube to give it a lift. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and give us a thumbs up. Bye.